I'll throw this comment at you live on YouTube. Rodgers should be addressing GT, I think means Greg Taylor, making the same mistakes game in, game out, but boy from Barca can't get a game. Why persist allowing Cal and Greg Taylor sideways? 1-2's going nowhere. The fans can sing what they like. It just occurred to me, Keith.
Well, there's an example.
Go on.
Of what I'm talking about. That, that not every fan will just kind of accept what Brendan said, feel kind of a little bit chastised and step back into line.
Oh, yeah.
There will be some that really don't want to be told how to behave by anybody, and might be needled by hearing this from the Celtic manager. I expect the vast majority will come back into line though.
As for fans singing about Kieran Tierney, we haven't had a hotline, I don't think, since the news came out that Celtic are in negotiations with Tierney. Look, if he's fully fit, he's a fantastic. I've said it before. When he's fully fit, he's genuinely a world-class left back. We're up there, Andy Robertson. We've got two of the best in the world. But that's a big if, isn't it, these days, with his fitness?
Well, how many weeks ago was it now? A couple of months ago, when you first asked me about did I expect Celtic to make a move for Kieran Tierney this season, and I said to you, yes, absolutely. And I said to you that I felt they would make a move in January. And now, whether or not that was with a view to signing at the end of the season or bringing him in halfway through this campaign, I was pretty sure that was being discussed and that was high in Celtic's agenda for a number of reasons, not least the fact that I believe Celtic know that Kieran Tierney, for a variety of reasons, would be in favour of moving back to Glasgow at this particular time. And by the way, the fact that they left the left back situation a bit open ended at the start of the season, when at a time when they were meticulously planning what the squad looks like. Valle was brought in from Barcelona on a year-long loan, even though Greg Taylor hadn't signed a new contract. So everything pointed to they're going to make a move for Kieran Tierney. The move has been made. I don't think they'll find much resistance to it. I think Kieran Tierney will be a Celtic player by the end of this window. And then it's just a matter of, and it's the age-old thing with Kieran Tierney, how's his body hold up? Because if Kieran Tierney can get through this period, and there are some players who are troubled by injury, blighted by injuries throughout the course of their career, but actually the time off that it gives them during those years can get kind of bolted on to the end of their career. That who's to say that doesn't happen with Kieran Tierney?
Yeah.
The medical history would make you worried that that's not going to be the case, and that there's every danger that you give him a massive contract and that his body just won't let him play.
It's not like he's 33, 34 either. He's
young. He's a young guy.
Aye.
So imagine you get 6 years of Kieran Tierney, peak Kieran Tierney. It'd be a terrific signing. I think Celtic should try and make it happen. Of course I do. They are going to try and make it happen. There will be an argument that some will put forward about, as we said earlier, is he getting the James McCarthy contract? You can't make him one of the highest paid players at the club unless you're fairly sure that you're going to get a tune out of him and he's going to be available for selection week in, week out. And I'm not sure how Kieran Tierney can guarantee that. So is there a way of doing a contract where, the more he plays, the more they pay? Perhaps. There's always ways of structuring something. And I think Kieran Tierney's desire to get back to Celtic should make those negotiations easier. I'm not saying straightforward, but easier to thrash out. I think he'll be a Celtic player in the next couple of weeks.
Time will tell, I guess.